back. Madam C.J. Walker had a huge impact on Indianapolis and really all around the world as America's first female self-made millionaire. And we're taking a look at her legacy through the eyes of her great-great-granddaughter, A'Lelia Bundles. Bundles is a Hoosier native, acclaimed author and veteran journalist as well. Our own Ericka Flye caught up with her at a very special venue, the Madam Walker Theater.
Tell me about the feeling that you get when you walk into this historic landmark.
This building is magic for me, in so many ways. It brings back memories of walking into the building when I was a little girl, when my mother worked on the 4th floor. We'd ride up the elevator. Mary, the elevator operator, who always had rouge and perfectly coiffed hair. And now as an adult, and seeing that the building has been preserved, that it's a National Historic Landmark that welcomes amazing entertainers and speakers, makes me feel so happy that it has been able to continue the legacy of Madam Walker.
Tell us about Madam C.J. Walker's story of success.
Her hair began to fall out, and she developed an ointment and a shampoo that healed her scalp disease and turned it into a business. Her story is really one of the most amazing American success stories. Her parents had been enslaved. She was born 2 years after the end of the Civil War in 1867 on the same plantation where her parents had been enslaved, and yet by the time she died in 1919 at 51 years old, she was a millionaire. So I love the fact that Madam Walker had a successful business, but I really love that she employed other women, that she was a patron of the arts, a philanthropist, a political activist who was contributing large amounts of money to community organizations, to schools, to the anti-lynching movement.
How did Indianapolis play a role in that story?
She came to Indianapolis in 1910 because Indianapolis had a really thriving black business community. It was, as it is now, the crossroads of America. For somebody who had a mail order business, this was a perfect location to headquarters your company.
You are doing a great job following in her footsteps as her great-great-granddaughter, so accomplished in your own right. What do you take from her story and what you know about Madam C.J. Walker and apply it to your life?
When I was growing up, my mother was vice president of the Madam C.J. Walker Manufacturing Company, and so my mother was really my direct role model, and I watched that she was president of the PTA, that she was involved in politics, and so I took those lessons. Well, those are some of the same lessons that Madam Walker provides for me, that you make some money and you give some money, that you have excellence really as your watchword, and that you use the good gifts that you have to try to make a contribution in your community.